The same day repeated for 1,000 years. Wu Chen said, "Since you will not say it, then I will speak up. The queen never looked down on you. Instead, she took you to the hospital and had doctors cure your illness as Miss Nancy walked. With the queen," Wu Chen continued, "from that moment you became the queen's personal maid. Under her arrangement, you studied many skills and grew stronger. The queen took you back with two purposes in mind. The first I cannot say now. The second was to raise you as her confidant, to one day assassinate Princess Lala. The queen knows very well that a woman's greatest weakness is love. To keep you from falling for a man and disobeying her, she fabricated a story based on your childhood trauma, that impure thoughts with men would make you sick." Miss Nancy whispered, "How could that be? The queen would not lie to me." Wu Chen held her hand and said, "Just now, you felt something, did you not? That is a natural adult reaction, the very impurity the queen warned you about. Now, do you wish to test it? See if the so-called impurity brings sickness when you touch a man." Miss Nancy trembled, sweating as she stared at her hand, while Wu Chen gently pulled it. "Did you not say the queen would not lie? Then test it out. Decide for yourself whether she or I am deceiving you." Miss Nancy said, "All right, just move a little closer. The queen has done so much for me. Even if it puts my life at risk, I will prove whether she lied to me or not." Wu Chen said, "What did the queen say? That just touching would spread illness? Now that you have touched me, is there any virus? If you are not convinced, then touch a little longer." 10 seconds later, "Ah," Miss Nancy gasped. Wu Chen calmly said, "Do not overreact. This is only a natural response. After all this time, has your hand contracted any sickness?" Miss Nancy looked at her hand and whispered, "It is still moving perfectly fine. No signs of sickness. The queen truly did lie to me." Wu Chen said, "Now that you understand, I hope you will refrain from getting involved in matters between the queen and the princess." Miss Nancy lowered her head and said, "The princess is leaving Qatar for Belgium tomorrow to inspect Osman Pharma Group Company Limited, in which the royal family holds shares. Let her go." She picked up her gun and whispered tearfully, "I have fulfilled my duty to the country and to Her Highness. But betraying the queen, my life-saving benefactor, I... Crying, she pressed the water gun under her chin. Wu Chen turned in shock as Miss Nancy fell to the ground. "This is not betrayal, silly girl. You do not even know the queen's first purpose for taking you in. How naive you are. Princess Lala's matter is now something I cannot ignore. The queen and that doctor have successfully angered me." The next day, Princess Lala opened the door and said, "Huh? Mr. Wu, what are you doing here?" Wu Chen said, "Is Her Highness heading to Belgium to inspect Osman Pharma Company, the one you suspect may be problematic?" Princess Lala said, "You know about that too?" Wu Chen replied, "If I told you Osman Pharma has issues, and you are unlikely to find anything but are sure to encounter danger, would you still go?" Princess Lala said firmly, "Mr. Wu, did you not say that a country's heir must possess an iron will, exceptional courage, and resolute action? Fearing danger would only make my father and you laugh at me, would it not?" Wu Chen said, "With Her Highness's determination, I will accompany you. Remember, stay close to my side." Princess Lala smiled. "With Mr. Wu as my bodyguard? All right, I understand. In Belgium, outskirts of City M. Osman Pharma Group Company Limited." Chief Executive Wen Renlong shook her hand. "Your Highness, are you here for an audit or?" Princess Lala replied, "No, I am here to inspect drug research and clinical trials." "Your Highness," Wen Renlong said, "feel free to look at whatever you wish. Let us begin with the Research and Development Center." At the entrance, Wen Renlong said, "To enter, we must change into dust-free attire." Wu Chen said, "Allow me to help you change, Your Highness." A few moments later, after helping her into the jumpsuit, Wu Chen nodded. This dust-free attire looks fine." Princess Lala blushed as she took off her outer clothes, whispering to herself, "Mr. Wu, he is so close, I can feel his breath." Inside, Wen Renlong said, "The princess may look around freely, but please do not touch anything. If you have any questions, feel free to ask me, whether or not Your Highness understands." Princess Lala asked, "Is there only one research and development center?" "Of course, Your Highness," Wen Renlong said. "Establishing such a center costs a fortune. Without approval from the royal treasury, who else could afford to build one? If Your Highness has no further questions, shall we head back to the office to discuss in depth?" Princess Lala said, "Very well, let us return to the office." Wu Chen interjected, "Your Highness, it would be best if I helped you change." A few moments later, as he assisted her out of the jumpsuit. Princess Lala protested softly. Mr. Wu, there was no problem putting it on. There should be none in taking it off. Wu Chen answered. In our country, we have a saying, better safe than sorry. And just then, miraculously, Princess Lala's undergarments had turned black. Princess Lara said, Mr. Wu, I need to use the restroom. Wu Chen happily said, all right, I will take you. Princess Lara said, Mr. Wu, wait outside for me. If I need anything, I will call you. After 6 or 7 minutes, Wu Chen said to himself, it has been a while. Why has she not come out? Wu Chen knocked on the door and said, Your Highness, are you ready? If so, please respond. Wu Chen suddenly kicked the door and shouted, Your Highness! He saw Princess Lara collapsed on the floor and muttered to himself, Ugh, my head is so heavy. This place is filled with high-density, colorless and odorless toxic gas. This is bad. Her Highness has been exposed inside for so long, her body must have suffered irreversible damage. The princess using the restroom was a chance event, impossible to predict beforehand. It seemed the entire facility was rigged with traps. The person who could track her every movement and trigger them immediately was likely him. Dr. Wen, system reset. And so, the gears of time turned back to that moment. Wu Chen carried Princess Lara out of the restroom. At the security room, Wu Chen said, Your Highness, now the evidence is clear. Princess Lara said, If Mr. Wu had not arranged a decoy, then the one who would be dead from poisoning right now would be me. She continued, Arrest Dr. Wen immediately. When Wen Renlong was captured, he shouted, What are you doing? No one has the right to apprehend me except His Majesty and the Queen. Wu Chen said, That may be true, but Dr. Wen, would you prefer to discuss your past with the current Queen of Monaco here, or back at the palace with the King and Queen? Wen Renlong began sweating and said, What do you know? Wu Chen said, Your Highness, I hope that no matter what you hear, you will not overreact. Dr. Wen and Grace, the current Queen of Monaco, were classmates at the Medical School of Imperial College London. Due to shared interests, the two of them quickly developed from classmates into a couple. Shortly after, Grace became pregnant and gave birth to a son. However, the hospital discovered that the child was not biologically his. The doctor said that the child was actually his brother's. Wen argued and fought with the doctor, insisting that he was an only child. So, he conducted his own test and discovered a shocking result. He was a chimera. In genetics, a chimera is a person in whom two embryos fuse together and develop as one, similar to conjoined twins. In some cases like his, one embryo develops normally while the other is entirely absorbed. Inside Dr. Wen's body were his brother's cells, though they had no consciousness and no independent organs. That chimera child was abandoned and died soon after. To have a child purely his and Grace's, he attempted in vitro fertilization. Grace thought he had gone mad and broke up with him. Later, he found Grace again. He told her that a pure child had been successfully conceived and persuaded her to give birth to that child herself. Princess Lara said in shock, Mr. Wu, are you saying that my sister, she is not the king's child? Wen Renlong said, At this point there is nothing more to say. I am at your disposal. A few moments later, news came. The underground research center has been destroyed by Lala's men. Princess Lara trembled and said, Mr. Wu, next, I need to return home. To handle my sister, Wu Chen said, Do not feel any guilt. As the heir of the nation, Your Highness, it is your responsibility and duty to do so. Princess Lara said softly, Mr. Wu, please hold me tighter. I need you to. Give me a little more strength. Wu Chen said, Your Highness, do not be afraid. Relax and rest well. A few minutes later, Wu Chen entered another room and said, Why are you all here? Could you explain? Just a little? Li Ruobing said, Darling. Wu Chen blinked. Darling? Xiao Yi said, Mr. Wu. Li Ruobing and Xiao Yi stood up. Li Ruobing, sweating, said, Hee. I am here to help fulfill the promise between you two. The new show has released 4 episodes and is receiving an excellent response. Little Yi's popularity is booming right now. You have not forgotten what you promised her, right? Wu Chen remembered Xiao Yi's earlier words. Boss, why do you not make it official and let me be your woman? He had told her, Xiao Yi, if you genuinely work hard for your dreams, then when the new show achieves results, I will fulfill your wish. Now Wu Chen said, Remember, darling, are you concerned about such things now? Li Ruobing said, Of course. I will put effort into family matters. Darling, take care of your work first, we will handle the rest tomorrow. Xiao Yi said, Mr. Wu, I did not let you down. The new show's performance is reasonably decent. Wu Chen said, I know, silly girl. Xiao Yi whispered, for today, I secretly learned a few things. Mr. Wu, close your eyes. Wu Chen carried her and said, Haha, Xiao Yi. At a time like this, maybe you are the one who should close your eyes. He laid Xiao Yi gently on the bed. She whispered, I love you, Mr. Wu. And so, they battled through most of the night. The next day, Wu Chen said, Awake? Did you sleep well? Xiao Yi thought to herself, Mr. Wu has been awake for a while, waiting for me to wake up naturally, and in this position, his arm must have gone numb by now. She said softly, Mr. Wu, you are so gentle. Can I stay by your side like this forever? Wu Chen replied, What are you saying? Of course you can. You worked hard last night, so rest a little more. I am going to find Rubing. Xiao Yi nodded. When a few moments later, outside, Wu Chen said, Darling, tell me, what serious business did you want to talk about last night? Li Rubing answered, After you left, the Hua sisters ran into trouble. Zhou Kaiyang reported their cosmetics factory for excessive pollution discharge. He has teamed up with some leaders and is trying to acquire and restructure their company. Wu Chen's eyes darkened. Zhou Kaiyang? That scoundrel. He wants Hua Lei to go bankrupt so she will willingly fall into his bed? He is dreaming. I will explain things to Princess Lala and then return to Donghai afterward. A few moments later, Wu Chen spoke to Princess Lara. Your Highness, your sister's situation should not be blown out of proportion. I trust you will handle it properly. I will arrange for someone highly skilled to protect you discreetly. His name is Lao Dao. Princess Lara replied, If anything special arises, I will consult with Mr. Wu. The next day, in Modu, as Lin Shi was being massaged, Wu Chen entered the room and said, Miss Lin, you seem to be in a good mood. Your young lover is making a scene outside. Are you going to do anything about it? Lin Shi said coolly, For you to arrive here without alerting my bodyguards, you are no ordinary person. Are you here just to chat about Zhuo Kaiyang? What has he done now? She was International Investment Bank, Infinite. Investment leader Lin Shi, Wu Chen said, He is irrelevant. He is merely a tool to catch Miss Lin's attention. Actually, I came here to get to know you better. As Wu Chen looked away, the massage boy helped Lin Shi dress. She smirked. There are plenty of men who want to meet me. You will have to get in line. Wu Chen said, Why do I feel like I can cut in line? With a net worth of 60 billion, Miss Lin, you probably thought you would never have a successor, which is why you have indulged in young lovers. But what if I told you that you actually have a son? Lin Shi froze. Well, what did you say? Wu Chen thought to himself, in this cycle, Lin Shi ranks fourth among the women who intrigue me most. Across these millennia of loops, I have mastered countless skills. Yet Lin Shi, without putting in real effort, has always been a natural genius, instantly grasping anything she touches. But once, she was simply a hopeless romantic. At 25, she married, had a child, and lived happily. But when her child was 3, tragedy struck during a family road trip. Her husband died instantly. The child vanished as the car plunged down the cliff. Lin Shi herself was impaled by metal shards, her womb shattered. If not for a passing villager, she would have died as well. Though the hospital saved her, she lost the ability to bear children. From then on, her life changed course. Passion for love and life drained away. What began as mere survival turned into empire building. Her sharp eye for investment made her a financial powerhouse. Yet inside, she deemed herself incomplete, undeserving of lasting love, seeking only fleeting pleasures. In my countless attempts to test whether she could still feel love, I found the answer: awaken her maternal bond. Her child did not die, only disappeared. Reuniting them is the key. Wu Chen looked straight at her. If you want to know your son's whereabouts, we will need to make a little deal. Lin Shi's voice trembled. What kind of deal? Thanks for tuning in. I truly appreciate each and every one of you who took the time to watch this video. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more content like this. If you enjoyed what you saw, consider sharing my videos or channel with your friends who might also enjoy it. Your support means the world to me and helps my channel grow. Let's keep this community thriving together. Until next time, see you in the next video.